Why is Playwright faster than Selenium? Let's understand this with the architecture. It is a very important interview question. You need to explain why Playwright is fast. If you just write a comparison code between Playwright and Selenium, mentioning its different execution time, then that just gives an impression that you only have surface level information. Playwright has two main parts. The client. This is where you write your test code. You can use various languages like JavaScript, Python, Java, and more. And the Playwright server. This acts as the bridge between your code and the browsers that you need to automate. It communicates with both the client and the browsers. Here's how the communication happens. Your test code sends commands to the Playwright server through a WebSocket connection. This is faster and more efficient than the traditional HTTP requests used by Selenium. The server receives these commands, translates them into browser-specific actions, and then sends it to the browser engine. Selenium relies on sending individual HTTP requests to the WebDriver for each action you want to perform. This means the client, which is your test code, constructs an HTTP request specifying the desired action, example element.click. This request is sent to the WebDriver of the specific browser, like Chrome driver, Gecko driver for Firefox. The WebDriver processes the request, translates it into commands understandable by the browser, and communicates it with the browser engine. The browser engine executes the action on the web page, and a response is sent back through the WebDriver, indicating success or failure of the action. Now, if you want to send text to the element, then the entire cycle is repeated. Whereas in Playwright, a single WebSocket connection is established which stays persistent throughout your test execution. This persistent connection eliminates the overhead of establishing and closing connections for each action, leading to faster communication and improved test execution speed. In simpler terms, if now I perform send text to the element after click, I do not need to re-establish a connection with my Playwright server for performing the new action. I will use the existing connection only. If you found the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. You can check my test automation and Playwright playlists for related content. Thank you so much for watching. Happy learning.